Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bella. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. I have my what solds. We've got just a few going out today. So let's get started. It's getting closer to Christmas. There's snow on the ground. I hope you all are enjoying this time of year. Let's get right into it. First off, I was pretty excited about this one. I grabbed this. If you watched the video a couple weeks ago, I have a bins haul that I did, and I picked up this really nice, long, very long, extremely long cardigan from Free People. Somebody had tossed it back, and I'm assuming it was because, I'll show you, and I think there is a little pool in the fabric. It might be able to be seen better this way. Very, very small. I actually washed it on a gentle cycle, and it did for the most part fix the, oh, there it is. Here, let me show, just so you can see. There's a little pool, not much. I did disclose that in the listing. I was a little bit discouraged when I got it, but I priced it more accordingly. When I noticed that pool in the fabric, I figured this would still sell. It's really, really nice. Let's check out the fabric here. I know the fabric was pretty, we have is there any linen? Okay, 15% wool in this, 10% alpaca, and then a few other, let's see, acrylics in it and polyester. So this was really cute. I want to encourage you that if you end up with something that has a flaw on it, you notice after you get home, don't be too discouraged. If it's a good brand and overall everything looks okay, I'm just checking it over again. I would encourage you to still list it and see what happens. You know, good brands, like I had this recently, there was a little tear in a robe where the pocket was, and I still was able to sell that. I did end up listing that a little bit lower than I would have had it been in, you know, better condition without that little without that little pool in the sweater. So it sold for $19.50, and because this was a bins find, I estimated my cost of goods and everything after the fees. My profit around this cardigan will be around $15. I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you are within an hour, you know, if you can get time to get to a bins. I wish I lived closer, because honestly, everything I got in about an hour has been great. It's been really good stuff. I used to go more frequently. Now I don't go as often. My kids are in a lot of things, so I like to try to get there a couple times a year. Hopefully I'll be able to get there at least one more time this year. So, all right, next up we have, I did not take these out of their little baggies, so I will. Chico's. This is a Chico's 3. I'm trying to pick up, if I get Chico's, I want it to be the bigger sizes. They tend to do well. So this is Chico's. This would be like equivalent to, it says the US size 16, 18. So really nice top going out the door today. All of these sales were on eBay. Poshmark, I'm trying to breathe some life into it and listing, and it just has not been giving me much action this week. How are your sales going, Poshmark, Mercari? I may start looking back into Mercari and Etsy. I have a friend, Mary, that loves Etsy. Etsy's been performing really well for her. So, yeah. It's just, I would just recommend, it's the time of year. Don't get discouraged. If you're like me and you're selling used clothing, for the most part, this is crunch time for a lot of people. So honestly, I've just been listing. I got a good haul this week, and I'm just keep chugging. That's kind of what I say when the sales are down and, you know, I'm not sure, like, oh, when are the sales gonna get back up? January is usually a good month. So I suggest get your store loaded with stuff, just keep listing. Anything over 90 days, relist, delist, which is, you know, works well for me as well. I did a lot of that this month. I was relisting and delisting items quite a bit this month. So most of my sales were me doing that because I just recently got another thrift haul. So this is apartment 9, but I believe it's sold at Kohl's. So what I was gonna say is, I got this because I got a really good deal on it. It had a tag, you know, new with tags, essential crew neck tee. I believe I got this over the summer for $1 at one of the church sales I went to. So this wouldn't be something that I would say, you know, be on the hunt for all the time. I'll sometimes pick up basic tops like this when I can get them for like $1, because, you know, it's nice. I like to have a good variety of new items in my store if I can, and thrifted items. I mean, who doesn't? It's great. So this sold for $14, and I estimated my profit after cost of goods and fees to be around $10.58. So I will take $10 all day long, every day. So yeah, that was definitely a good find. And I put my little note in here. It did take a little while to sell. It just depends on what kind of space you have. You know, if you have the space and you're like me, you can get items reasonably at church thrift hauls, garage sales. I definitely, like, this time of year, in thrift stores, I don't find, you know, these dollar items are really rare in thrift stores these days. So I'm kind of planning out for 2025, beefing up my inventory and what I'm picking up in the summer so I can work my way through all of, you know, hopefully like a squirrel, you know, having, you know, nuts and keeping it going all year. Is that a good analogy? So yeah, I just really want to be able to, I've gotten so used to the great prices of church sales that sometimes going into a thrift store can be a bit of a shock to the system because the prices aren't as good as at these sales. So yeah, if you're new, if you're going to be starting in 2025, or you're getting going and you're wondering how to do it, you know, that's my recommendation. Check out estate sales as well. I only went to a few of those this summer, but I would really like to get more into those. But that could also be a winter thing. You might be able to find some local estate sales of people putting their house on the market in the winter. So that is everything we have. I hope your sales are up, and I hope you're doing well with your sales and you're getting all your last minute Christmas shopping done. I hope you believe in Santa. I'm finding all the reasons to wear my beautiful Christmas stuff now because I'm running out of time. So happy thrifting. I hope you're finding great things, and I will catch you next week in another video. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.